not swear. I am turning and showing up today to talk about small, deliberate actions and how simple practices from my book, Practice Makes the Master, can help you level up in more ways than one. But instead of saying to you, this is why you should get the book, etc., I am going to be talking about my own personal story, something that's recently happened on doing deliberate actions every day and showing up and what can potentially come to you, but obviously in a different way. But before I do that, I am going to open up with the opening of this book as a little intentional focus for us all. So at the back of this book, it says, "Your quest to mastery. You have picked this book up for a reason. Now that it has your attention, do you agree that you want something more in your life? Because deep down, you know you deserve more." And I'll leave it there. So what I've been doing recently, I have been doing some posts across social media, and I was approached by a company, an organization, person to become a speaker in, I believe it's May this year, to pick a topic and run with it. So as mentioned, this is a bit of a personal story and how I used the simple actions in this book to help me get to that position. So chapter 1 in this book is a very powerful chapter of Practice Makes a Master. It is doing the small deliberate actions every day, and it's setting a hourly intention. So simply put, all I did was nothing fancy, and that's a great thing about this book. It is straight to the point, practical actions, as I call a quest that you do, and good things will show up. For everybody, it's different. We all have a buffer of time. So for some people, good things can show up straight away. For other people, it could take a matter of time. But I'm talking about personally for me, what I did on my focused intentions, and that resulted in me getting in contact by a company. They approached me, and now they have selected me to be a speaker on their show. It's going to be broadcasted. It's going to be in person and broadcasted at the same time, and they're already talking about getting me on a series of talk about my own topic, which is super scary and obviously past my comfort zone. But if we want something in life, if we want that winner's dream, if we want to achieve Olympian heights, we have to say yes to the scary. We have to say yes to the unknown, and then we will get where we need to get to. The challenges in life that most of us stay in the same lane but expect a different result. We want the nice holidays, we want the nice house, the nice car, but we clock in and work and go home and do nothing. The great thing about this book is you can still do that, but it will give you more of a burning desire to create a better life for yourself. And you don't have to spend too much time reading through it, because as you can see, the book is so damn thin. You can get through it very, very quickly. But the focus about this book is it's a book to study. It's a doing book. You don't just flip through it really quickly and say, well, where are the good things in my life? Where are they now? You have to do the standard practices. But the great thing about chapter 1 is it sets you off like a rocket to achieve what you need to achieve. So you can get chapter 1 for free on my website, practicemakesthemaster.com. So if you go to practicemakesthemaster.com, you can get chapter 1 for free to ease you into what you will set yourselves up for. And all I want for people to do is set themselves up for success. So what happened for me is I obviously wrote this book. I did deliberate actions every single day, and I got someone from a company got in contact with me to become a speaker. This is a company that will be world renowned, or at least across Europe, and they have some big names on their panel who have done international talks, and I have done zero talks. So am I in over my head? Possibly. Am I going to learn from it? Most definitely. Am I going to focus on having fun along the way? Absolutely. Life is about experiences, it's about doing new things, and it's about showing up. So that's what I'm basically practicing what I preach, is the best way to say it. I put deliberate focused actions in my book, and how to be better, how to be aware, and how to spot opportunities. There's a chapter in this book called Aware of Being Aware. And if I didn't practice what I was speaking about on this book about being aware of being aware, then I would have missed the opportunity. So this is the reason why I wrote this book, to help people like myself that would normally miss opportunities in the past, to be focused, to be conscious, and to be aware that opportunities do come to you. You will get opportunities. You may be listening to this and saying, no good opportunities come to me. But if you're not aware of it, then of course no good opportunities are going to come to you, because you're not aware of that opportunity. But as mentioned, this is a kind of personal me showing up and saying that I'm doing it. I'm practicing what I preach and what I've written about, and something miraculous has shown up, and that is me becoming a speaker. Something that I've never done before. I've not been on stage. I've not held an audience. I'm not too sure what the capacity of the audience is. I think it's around 4, maybe 500. Thanks for the likes, guys. And it's something that I've never done. But if we want the winner's dream, if we want to reach those Olympian heights, we just have to show up in any small way possible. So this is what I am talking about, preaching about, is the small deliberate actions. And as I keep stressing, chapter 1 on practice makes the master on my website is free. So if you go to practicemakesthemaster.com and check out chapter 1, it was basically that first quest, because there's a quest after every chapter, and it was from that first quest that led me to becoming contacted, because I set my quest with deliberate action and results that I was looking to obtain. So this is for anyone and everyone out there. This book is to show you that you are absolutely awesome. You can achieve your winner's dream and you can reach your Olympian heights. But the catch is, you have to show up. You have to do the small, deliberate every single day. It does not have to be anything huge, anything groundbreaking or spectacular. The groundbreaking and the spectacular is in the small, deliberate actions. So it's about taking one step at a time. You don't have to do any giant leaps to obtain your winner's dream. You don't have to do that marathon in the day to achieve your Olympian heights. It's just about taking one step at a time, and everybody's journey is different. Just because he did it within this time or she did it within X time, it does not matter. You shouldn't care what other people think. Focus on yourself, put all your energy on yourself, in yourself, and put that belief in yourself. And if you don't believe in yourself, when you start to read the core principles of this book, Practice Makes the Master, you will understand that it is, and I hate this word, where they're saying it is a journey, and it is your own journey. And I talk about this in one of the chapters called Playing Games, where I talk about the highest paid people in the world are athletes, and you need to do what they do, which is play a game. the highest people in the highest paid people in the world are not just athletes, sorry, they're also musicians because they play instruments, actors as well because they play a script. So the highest paid people in the world play. And then I do throw a caveat in there because we will say, well, I'm not a LeBron James, I'm not a Ronaldo or a Messi or a famous pianist or violinist. But the thing is, you have to play your own game. This is where people get it wrong. They start to think and believe if he's the best footballer, then I'm going to do what they're doing. Yes, you could potentially do it and better them. And that's the thing. If you are on the trajectory to do something within that field, don't think you're going to be them. Think that know that you're going to do better than them. The key is playing your own game. When you see the people who have reached their Olympian heights, they locked in more on themselves to be themselves. Yes, they had people to inspire them. Yes, they had mentors who were in their field, but not once do you see them trying to imitate or mimic the person that they aspired and looked up to. They had their own flair, they had their own personality, their own will, determination, and drive. So I'm going to be signing off now because I've gone over my 10 minutes, as I always do. I always try and keep it down to 10 minutes because I try and keep my lives as focused as possible and not to over talk because that is my philosophy. Just like within this book, it's straight to the point. It will help you get to where you need to get to. Hello. So it will help you get to where you need to get to. All they ask for is some support, some likes and comments about what you liked about chapter 1. As mentioned, it's free on my website, practicemakesamaster.com, and what you didn't like, because until I start getting more data from people, I'm not the kind of person to be saying, just show me full love. I like constructive criticism as well. So when you check out the free chapter on my book, practicemakesamaster.com, I need constructive criticism because your input and data actually helps me deliver more knowledge, help, and wisdom to you, because I need to know what people are asking for and what they want. I basically base these principles, the first 12 principles, from myself, from helping myself out when I was going, obviously, through circumstances, and that helped me. So this is my book to other people to help them out. So I am signing off for today. Thank you all for the likes. Thank you for the future comments and current comments. And I will see you on the next video. But again, do the small principles. It is in there, unfortunately, the boring, the mundane. And like I've said, I was doing it. Practicing what I preach, and I've been contacted by a company to become a speaker on their huge platform, which will be recorded, televised, and we shall see. It's an exciting future to come. Oh, and I've got a call coming through. Let's get rid of that. Right, okay. Good day, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you very much for tuning in. Take care.